Music lurks in the corners of everyday life. How objects make notes when hit. Bamboo and shells whistle when one blows into them. Anything stretched tight makes a noise when plucked. The sound is familiar to all hunters who use bows and arrows. The bow and arrow goes back from about 15,000 years ago, although a recent discovery suggests that music was played much earlier than previously thought. In 1995, a flute was found deep in a cave that was occupied by the Neanderthals 45,000 years ago. The flute was made from a leg bone of a young bear. The bone was broken at both ends but had 4 holes, meaning that it could produce 4 different notes. With this being said, it is quite obvious that music has been around for some time now. It is a renowned language that all people can understand. Everybody listens to music at some point throughout their day, so it is important to know the effects that music has on your brain and your body. It is not a secret that music has a huge impact on one's brain activity. According to an article called How Music Affects the Body, music can uplift the soul in an instant. It opens up and clears our minds and is known to make us smarter. Music can also boost productivity. The University of Wisconsin reported that in a study of 90 people copy editing a manuscript, accuracy in the group listening to classical music for 90 minutes was increased by 21.3%. Those who listened to popular music that plays on the radio improved by only 2.4%, and those who edited in complete silence were 8.3% less accurate. You have all probably heard at some point in your life that listening to classical music while working will improve your performance, and this study proves that it does. Although music does not only affect the body and the brain, music will also determine how you're feeling and can also reduce and increase certain feelings. Music is known to reduce stress, and the stress hormones in the blood decline significantly in the people who listen to relaxing music. Music is also known to make people happier. According to an article written by Sonia, a health reporter, music releases a chemical in the brain that plays a key role in setting great moods. The chemical being released is called dopamine. It is known to produce a feel-good state, and in a recent study, levels of dopamine were found to be 9% higher when the volunteers were listening to music that they enjoyed. With this being said, it is not only one specific genre of music that produces more of the dopamine, but it depends on the person's interest and what music they listen to more often. Also, mood swings are softened by music. This means that they are less dramatic than usual. Music works better than mood-altering medicines when it comes to this particular incident. Music is known to tap into various parts of the brain, and this is why it's used by many experts in treating depressed and/or anxious patients. And since the brain has the ability to do this, music has been used in a number of different therapies. For example, music therapy is often used with stroke victims because it teaches them how to talk again. And with this being said, music is also used a lot with people who stutter because it helps them dictate how to speak clearly again and to pronounce their words without stuttering. Music therapy is used to address the physical, emotional, and social needs of an individual. Music therapy is done by first talking about the strengths and needs of the person. After this, the therapist then provides the treatment, which includes creating, singing, moving to, and/or listening to a certain kind of music. Through the musical involvement, the person's abilities are strengthened and transferred to other areas of their lives. Music therapy is said to be effective in many different areas, such as increasing motivation, providing emotional support, and providing an outlet for the expressions of their feelings. With this being said, music is a core function of the brain, and the brain has been primed early on to respond to and process music. One-day-old infants are able to detect the differences in rhythmic patterns. Everybody should listen to music throughout the day because it provides many different health benefits as stated earlier on in this video.